I think a lot of the crazy stuff that people say online is the result of people on the internet turning into internet people. And here's what I mean by that. So if you are a person on the internet, you are interacting with the World Wide Web and algorithms are messing with you and all of that, right? But you're still getting regular feedback from people outside of that. You are still talking to normies, you might say, and getting a sense of where the things you are hearing and repeating falls on their scale of normativity, right? So every once in a while, like this happens with me and my husband, I will say something to my husband that I heard online and he'll go like, what? And then he'll explain why he said that. And I'll be like, oh, interesting, right? And sometimes I change his mind, but other times he changes mine. And it's this sort of corrective mechanism to prevent me from going down a rabbit hole. So that's being a person on the internet. And I think when you go from being a person on the internet to being an internet person is when you lose or disengage from that feedback mechanism that keeps you in touch with norms. And for that reason, you can kind of spin into these really wild takes that the average person would find completely ridiculous with no understanding of that or with some sort of intellectualized explanation for it, where it's like, oh, those people are just compromised by this and that and this and that. And, maybe sometimes they are, right? Linking back to my example of when I tell my husband something and he goes, huh? Sometimes I'm wrong and he has a point. Other times I change his mind. But it's not this automatic thing where, oh, if you disagree with me, it must be because of that, and there's no way I could be wrong, right? And I think that's when someone is lost to the algorithm, and that is when they are an internet person. And I understand that this might just be like a synonym for terminally online, but I like it more because there's a nice kind of, I don't know, there's this nice almost symmetry to it, person on the internet and then internet person. And when you lose touch with that, when you lose touch with your ability to understand where regular people are at, you lose your ability to change their mind.